So, if you're looking at engineering colleges in the Cuddalore area, let's take a closer look at Krishnasamy College of Engineering and Technology. The TNEA Code you'll need is 3410. We're going to break down everything you need to know for the 2026 admissions.
Right off the bat, there are two things that parents and students really need to know. First, it's affiliated with Anna University in Chennai, which is a big deal. And second, it's got a B++ grade from NAAC. You know, these are both really strong signs of a quality institution.
Yep, that's a B++. So what does that actually mean? Well, this grade from the National Assessment Council basically tells you that the college is meeting a solid, recognized standard for its teaching quality and everything else it does.
Okay, so we've got those key credentials down. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the official details. What's the story behind this college? So, let's run through the essentials. It's a self-financing, religious minority college that was founded back in 2001. Now, here's the part that's really important for you to know. Admissions. It's all done through TNEA counseling, and there's a clear split. 65% of the seats are filled through the government quota, while the other 35% are through the management quota.
And this is a non-negotiable check for any engineering student. The college has active AICTE approval for the upcoming 2025-26 academic year. That's a huge green flag.
You know, this timeline gives you a really great picture of how the college has grown. It kicked things off in 2001 with the core branches, right? Computer science and ECE. Then it gradually added the other big ones like EE, mechanical, and civil. But here's what's really interesting. Look at the recent additions, IT in 2023 and AI and data science in 2024. That shows they're really adapting and looking towards the future.
All right, now for the part you've probably been waiting for. What can you actually study here? Let's dive into the programs and the number of seats up for grabs for the TNEA 2026 intake. The total number of AICTE-approved undergraduate seats across all their programs is 390. Okay, here's how those 390 seats are split up. Civil engineering has 30 seats. Then you've got a whole bunch of departments with 60 seats each. Computer science, ECE, EEE, mechanical, and those newer ones, IT and AI and data science. So that gives you a pretty clear picture of all your options. And just to really highlight that point about them keeping up with the times, these two programs are the newest ones they offer. Bringing in IT and AI and data science in just the last couple of years really shows a strong focus on where the tech industry is heading.
Okay, so you get your degree, then what? It's a question every family asks, and it's all about the return on your investment. Let's take a look at the placement data they have.
Because really, at the end of the day, when you're making a decision this big for your future, this is the question that's on everyone's mind.
So here's the number. According to the data the college themselves reported for the TNEA 2025 admissions, the placement percentage is 75%. This is the main figure we have on what happens after graduation. Academics and placements are one thing, but what about actually living there? The practical, day-to-day stuff is just as important, especially for families whose kids might be moving away from home. Let's check out the hostel and transport situation. So, good news here. The college has separate hostel facilities for both boys and girls. And a very important detail for many families, the mess in both hostels is vegetarian. And what if you're a day scholar or just need to travel? Well, transport facilities are available. Plus, for connectivity, it's super convenient that the nearest railway station, Varakkalpattu, is only about a kilometer away from campus. All right, last but definitely not least, let's talk about financial support. What are the scholarship options available for students who qualify?
So if you're eligible, there are quite a few government scholarships you can apply for. You've got state schemes like the SC/ST scholarship, the one for BC, MBC, and DNC students, and of course, the First Graduate Scholarship. On top of that, central government schemes for minority and OBC students are also on the table.
Just so you know, all the information we've presented here is based on the college's own official submissions and data we've gathered from trusted government portals at the time we put this together. Explore more engineering colleges at profsam.com, your true source for 12th to engineering decisions.